Hey everybody, it's Bobby here, and I've got a great recipe for you today that I think you'll really enjoy. If you're like me, you really like roasted vegetables of all sorts. I love all the root vegetables, the carrots and the parsnips and the potatoes are all really great. But sometimes cauliflower is a nice addition. I make lots of broccoli for my kids, and I recently got the dad, I don't want any more broccoli. I got that. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll try something you've never had before. Let's do cauliflower. And it was pretty much a big hit because it wasn't green. So it went over really nicely with my kids. You can fool them maybe once and then it's beyond. So we're gonna make a really simple little oil combination with mustard and a little lime juice, a little salt, and some thyme.
It's actually lemon juice.
I'm sorry, lemon juice. And I'm gonna rough cut my my thyme before we add it to the bowl. We did it nice and small. And today, instead of using the oven, we're gonna use the air fryer, which is, you know, most of us have one now. Gosh, man, I use my air fryer almost daily, or maybe every day I use it. A lot. So convenient, so easy. Doesn't heat up the whole house when you live in a place like Savannah and it's really warm during the summertime. Man, turning on that oven and opening that thing up can be so, but whatever, the ease and convenience of an air fryer, and they've come a long way with them. They're even nicer now than they were to begin with. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my thyme in the bowl. I'll add to that my oil. Our lemon juice. Our Dijon. Sorry. Hard to get every last little bit of it out. And some salt. We'll whisk, whisk, whisk. And I'm just gonna toss my veggies in here. This is gonna be cauliflower, leeks, and red peppers. Nice combination. Get some really pretty colors going. I think that people often serve vegetables, you know, just to say they did it as a side, but vegetables can really just be, you know, wonderful. They can be a, you know, I'll sometimes serve vegetables as the main. Doesn't always have to just be, you know, the co-star. Beautiful. So we will just toss our cauliflower, and we'll probably do this in batches. Our air fryer is, gosh, I don't even know how many quarts this is, but it's a good size air fryer, but we'll probably do 2 batches. So start with some cauliflower. I used to, it's been a little while, but I used to eat raw cauliflower, and it's pretty, I kind of like it just in a little dip, make a homemade dip. Real good. Some leeks. Portion of our peppers. Give it a toss. Teresa and I were talking earlier, you know, sometimes a recipe will tell you to put your vegetables on a baking dish and then pour olive oil or whatever kind of oil you have over the vegetables, but I always like to toss mine to coat. It just, to me, everything gets a little bit more on it. It seems when I just pour the oil right over a vegetable that's on the baking sheet, I end up with a bunch of just oil on the baking sheet. That looks really nice. I'm just going to use my grabbers here. Best tools God gave you. That's what my mom always told me. Yeah, and just make sure everything's kind of spread around and not piled on top of one another. And before I wash my hands, I'll go ahead and ready our next batch. Leeks. Underrated. Since my hands are wet now, this hand is anyway, I'll go ahead and toss it with my hands. That way both batches will be ready. Really nice. It's a nice combination of veg. Looks great. So in to the air fryer, set on 400. We'll give it a few minutes and we'll come back and we'll toss it around as we check. Make sure they're just exactly perfect. So I'll wash my hands and I'll be right back. The next time you want to do roast vegetables at your house, I suggest that you try the air fryer. For you busy families and people who just, are in kind of a time crunch, this looks really, really great. I've got red peppers, leeks, cauliflower, and the air fryer did a really nice job of browning but not burning. And it looks really, really good to me. And the our oil combo that we put together smells really, really good in here too. I'm gonna get a leek and a piece of cauliflower. Hope I don't burn my face off. Oh man. The lime juice is right there right away. So good. Man, is that good. Listen to that. Man, is that good. And it's cauliflower and leeks and red peppers. Citrus goes so far in so many recipes. And the citrus and the thyme together here, and I guess the Dijon is there too. It's all really good. It's a real savory tasting oil that's on there. Gosh, that is so good. I think that you ought to try this. Roast vegetables at your house might be a good way to get the kids to eat them. And if they don't, I think that you'll finish them anyway. And I love leeks too. They've just got a great flavor to them. They've got a little kind of a bite to them. Love that. So you're welcome for this roast cauliflower, beets, and leek recipe. Try this at home. Bust out the air fryer. That is so good.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.